Word. There we go. Started from the top. Uh-oh. 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 Your body right away. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Whew. So, a lot of troubleshooting, and we are finally back. I figured it out. Let me give it like 5 minutes, get some people in here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Be Right Back screen. A. Started from the top. Let me get. Let me get. Boom, boom, boom. Let me get that. Boom, boom, boom. Let me get that. Boom, boom, boom. Let me get that. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Let me get that. Bow, bow, bow. Ew. Cool. Let's see if it's still working. Bam. Yeah, we got it. Okay, what do we got? Some people on Twitter? Let's check. You got some people on Twitter? Yo, if you in Twitter right now, I'm practicing such bad mic etiquette, being like right on it. Sorry. Um. All right. All right. Let's do this real quick. Bam. Started from the top. Uh-oh. I'm still here, y'all. I'm just doing something I can't do on screen. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, yeah, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. All right, and we are back. We're back. We're back. Man. Give it a few more minutes. I need at least one person in here. All right, we got one viewer in Twitch. Always got one viewer in Twitch. Okay. Give it a few more minutes. I need at least one person in here. All right, we got one viewer in Twitch. Always got one viewer in Twitch. So we're gonna, whoever's viewing, we're gonna be going over the Ableton Push in a few minutes. I had some troubleshooting issues, and now I do not, which is beautiful, mind you. Let me. You know what? I'll save that because I can do literally everything I want to do. I can just do from the push, and I am gonna show exactly like the way you do it. I think the push is pretty dope. It's amazing. There's like one huge flaw. One. It does lag sometimes. Like sometimes when I'm like plugging it in, it won't recognize immediately. But I unplug it and then it recognizes it. It's a small issue, but it's a major issue because like when you're trying to create something, you got something in your head real quick. It's like you could lose it in that restart, you know. But I'm pretty good at not losing my ideas anymore. I kind of sing my ideas in my head until I remember them. But I'm going to share my stream real quick. So let me do that. I'm pretty good at not losing my idea. You're all about to watch me fucking. Wow. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna go live on Instagram as well. We're going live on everything. All right. Cool. Got any YouTube viewers? Let's check. No views, of course. Maybe if I do this. Sorry, boys and girls and everybody who's here. We're just a little behind. A lot of stuff was not going my way. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm going to get going. I know I've said that like 90 times. But all right. Let's see. Cool. Cool, cool. All right, we're just going to get into it. Okay. So, let's go to desk view. I know it's not the prettiest, and I know it's upside down. Getting a little lag here. All right. Let me... Cool. Might get a little lag, which I don't like. Let me... All right, no lag. Cool. Awesome. So, what we're going to get into is the first few controls. What was that? Nothing important. Cool. So, I'll move my push around so you can really see. Yo, what's up? So, that's AJ. What's up, AJ? How you doing, bro? Now we got 2 viewers on Twitch. I like that. I got my little setup. Yo, AJ. So, when you go live with your MIDI controller, make sure when you start to open Ableton, plug in your MIDI controller, and then open OBS. My first run through, I couldn't use my controller because it was controlling OBS. So, big reference there, or I don't know, big thing there. But all right, so I'm gonna just get into it now. So on this side, we got our tempo. And I'll go over to Ableton so you see what it does. You can see that I'm changing the tempo. And I'm going to make a beat while I do this, because then you can really see how this all goes. So I'm going to make it, let's see, 90 BPM. I like that. So then you can hit the metronome button right here, bring up your metronome, and then let me push this up, bam, ba, 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 ba. And then you got your play button right here. Cool. Oh, you can't see the play button. Right there. See? Definitely gonna have to get these camera angles fixed. So then you have your record. Obviously, you know what record is. And then you got your automate. So you can turn off and on your automations, which you control with all of these macros. You only have 8 macros. These knobs all do different things on the other sides. So let's get it back to there. So yeah, you got macros, 8 of them. You got your volume all the way on this side. That's your master volume knob right here. And then I'm pretty sure this is swing. Yep, this is your swing amount, which is pretty good if you're just trying to add the swing right away. I usually quantize the swing in if I'm gonna go with the swing vibe, but cool. So then this is where it gets fun. So I'm gonna add a piano on this MIDI track. So you can literally boom, boom, bam. And then you hit device. Oh, wait, true. You hit add device. And then you get your little menu right here. You get all of the stuff that's in your sidebar, like in Ableton, all this stuff you get. And then you can scroll. Literally, you can just tap it, which is the best part. You can just tap, tap, tap. You don't even need to scroll or do anything. Just tap the knobs. And also, big pointer. I probably won't get really into this, so that's why I'm going to just say it. You can double tap. Like, let me go to Ableton and go to mix. Bam. Cool. Also, that's your mixer right here. You just hit mix right next to it. Pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, so let me just lower the volume of this one. See the volume's lowered? Now, if you double tap, I'm pretty sure on master, on this as well, the mix portion, you can actually reset the volume. Not on this one. Nope. But on like some of your plugins and stuff like that, you can do that. Which is pretty cool. So like if you want to like, you fucked up and you need to reset it all, you can just do that. Cool. So let's go back to device, add device. And let's go down to my instruments. I'm going to use Ableton's stock plugins because I don't want to use any like VSTs, third party stuff like that. My computer is not happy with me so far. I will be honest about that. So then you can just scroll through and find the device you want to use, which is pretty cool. And then you even got your presets over here. So it's a lot more user friendly than even Ableton's program itself, which I love. So let's go to synth keys and then just hit add device again. Oh. Wow. Look at me looking like a noob. Oh, true. You have to hit select in the bottom right corner right here. I'm sitting here overthinking my whole process. All right. Let's go back to instruments and then analog and synth keys. And then you hear that? You get it shows you the preset, what it sounds like. Cool. So actually, you can hit load right here. I'm stupid. You hit load. Cool. So now we're kind of in the cool part of what Ableton Push can really do now. So let's start with scale. This is the best thing about Ableton Push. So I want to play something in E flat. You hit scale. Bam. You get all of your different keys on the top. You just click the button for which key you want. And you see that it changes for each key. All the purple is your root note. So everything that's purple is C right now. So let's go to E flat. I don't like this sound. I'm gonna change it. So there you go. So that's pretty cool. Then you can change the layout. If you guys play guitar, I don't, so I really don't understand a guitar that well. You can go into, what is it? You can go into keep it in fourths and then change it from N key to chromatic. And this looks more like a guitar. So if you play guitar, it'll help you out a lot more. You know, you got your roots. You can play all these in between, all the ones that aren't lit up. Pretty cool. So I'm going to change the sound real quick. Go. You can hit device and it'll take you back to everything. Hit add device. I forgot what I was doing for a second. I should probably write a script for this stuff next time. I'm kind of going off the cusp of everything. And this is not like an in-depth like breakdown of what the push can do. That took me at least 4 hours to even learn, because there's like 4 hours worth of content to learn from. There's a lot that it can do, but I'm just going to show like how I use it and the basics of like using this device. So like, let's find a new sound. Let's go to a pad. Cool. I fuck with it. Load. I can't play it in chromatic. I really don't know how. So this is gonna help everybody. It's a regular triad inversion. You know? So that's how you really play chords, is you just kind of mess around. So then you can go back to the device. Now this is where it gets really cool. All the knobs up here, like I said, are macros. Basically, you can literally control everything. And when you have automate on and you record, it'll automate for you while you're playing. It's beautiful how easy they made this like device to use. Let me sip my coffee. So let me play like a little ditty real quick. And I'll like mess around with the filters and like just kind of show you what I like to do normally. Oh, by the way, anybody who follows me on TikTok, look what that is. That's attack. That's an attack knob. So, I know. Look, there's a swell. Wow. I know how to use synthesis. I've been using synthesis for probably a year now. Just had to get that off my chest. I like how it changes for me. Alright, let's record that. So, I'm not using my mouse. No mouse. So, metronome's on. We have our fixed length. Okay, this is something to get into. You can't really see it. Let me move my camera. be this type of guy. So right here's your fixed length. I know the chat. Let me move the chat. Yeah, you got your fixed length right here. So it's on, right? Cool. But how long is it? Hold it. And then, if you look on the screen, you get different bars. So I want it to be a 4-bar loop. Bam. Make sure that your fixed length is like shining. See how like it's like you know, fading in and out? You want it to do that. That means it's on. If it's not, it's off. That's with everything. If you haven't noticed, look at the metronome. It means metronome's on, off. So, cool. Let me move the chat back. It's going to be a lot of this for right now. We're still starting off. Me and AJ are going to have to really break that down and like figure out how to make this look a little better. Cool. All right. So let me record that. So I'm going to press record. The big circle at the bottom, it pops up as red. Simple. Okay, maybe I don't like this sound. Just I like that it changes sometimes, but we're using MIDI, so it's gonna change every time. Let's go to piano keys. You know what? Let's go to operator. That's the king. Oh, by the way, you can control everything with this as well. I like to use this. It makes me feel more like I'm on an MPC. Yeah, but also it's easier than the knobs for me necessarily. But you can use this for scene selections, everything like that. We'll get into that, the session view in a second, because the session views work. It's really cool. But I just want to show you what you can do with the clip mode. Clip mode's pretty cool. So, yeah. Let me find a sound. Beautiful. Load. Oh. See, it doesn't like to be in. Doesn't like to play multiple notes. Okay, that's fine. Hey, I'm not trying to sit. I'm just going through presets. I'm not really trying to make a sound right now. That's not what we're all here for. We're here to watch me make a beat and use the push. So let's just get into it. Let's go to the strings. Fuck it. Some 8-bit type shit. Cool. I don't like that device either. I don't think my computer wants to cooperate with me right now. It's life though, right? Okay, there we go. Oh, chill out there, brother. I don't think it knows what to do because of oh shit. This looks pretty. Cool. There we go. What the fuck? So, undo. Pretty cool. Also, it is velocity sensitive. I'll show you what you can do. You can hit setup and really change how sensitive you want the pads to be, yeah, stuff like that. Root note is not that. The root note is E flat, D sharp. Root note is D sharp. Okay, cool. Oh, I see. This is not anything. Hold on. Can I remove this? Cool, there we go. Alright. I'm doing some stuff with the mouse. I know. I'm cheating. Let me redo that. I didn't like that too much. Cool. And that's the cool part. It shows you what you just recorded the whole time. So now let's show you what you can do. If you can see, can you see that? No, you can't. So there is a little. See this button clip right here? Click clip. And technically that means you don't even need your screen. You can. I'm a big fan of this. Turning off your turning off. I close my eyes. But yeah, turning off your screen and just listening to what you made, not looking at it, hearing it, helps a lot. But what you can do in clip mode is you can set the loop position. You can set the loop length. You can set a start. You know. Make it start off in different ways. Pretty cool things. And then you can zoom in and do stuff like that. You can I think if you hold crop. You can edit it in certain ways, but I think that's really for like drums and stuff. Or I think it is shift clip, shift browse. No, clip. Oof. Oh no. There's a way to actually edit it. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. So, you actually have to be in the editor mode. What's going on here? Okay, I set it off a little wrong. So I think you can edit it within this. Yeah, see, you can add, when you hit these buttons, you can actually add them, and then you can actually hold. See how I'm holding it? You can nudge it with your macros. You can change the length, set it back to 12. You can actually change the velocity and everything like that. And you could do that with each one of your pads. You just hold it. So yeah, I was like, I know you could do that. How do you do it again? I haven't messed with the crop tool a lot, just because I'm a little more hands-on, and I know how to crop stuff easier with my mouse and the MIDI and everything like that. So cool. So we got a little ditty going. Let's go back into device mode. So, see how there's still things on the bottom? Like it says drums, audio. You can actually click in to the program and then go to different parts and change what you're specifically looking for. So this is I'll show you my screen real quick on Ableton. See how this is an instrument rack? That means there's a few different instruments and stuff like that on top of it. So instead of it just being all just using one synth, they're probably the way this looks is they're using an analog synth, but then also having an auto filter and a reverb, and you can control all of that simply through your Ableton Push. So look, I want to go to the filter, right? They have it as a sort of bandpass. I want to change it to this. Also, if you don't know about this, always have a circuit for your filter. It makes it hit so much different. See, it just gives it volume and girth, and just it's just different algorithms, I think they're called. So yeah. So then, if I want to lower the volume of this because I think it's a little too loud, you can hit mix right here and just dial it back. Track panning, bam. And then you got your sends. Oh, actually watch. Ready? See how it's all the way on see how it's all the way on the left? If I just double click that, it's not doing it. Or maybe is it shift click? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it's exactly for. Because I know you can double click and then I'll reset it, but I don't know what exact instruments I was using when doing that. But so now I think it's at a reasonable volume. Cool. And like I said, even in the auto filter, if you hit auto filter a second time, you get all of what the auto filter can do. So technically, I was only controlling 8 things that they say are important. But if I wanted to go into the LFO or the sidechain or the envelope or anything like that, you have to double click into it. And then you just click back out of it. Pretty easy. Really easy, actually. They make this dumb easy. It wants a pre-delay. Change that. So I want to go back into the reverb. I want to change the chorus rate actually. freeze, if you guys don't know what freeze is, I literally recommend you knowing what freeze is. So basically, if you turn it on, you see how there's like look at Ableton. It freezes your reverb, and it creates like a room reverb for whatever you're making. It's pretty cool. I use it for everything. It gives it an atmosphere to almost every single one of my tracks. The synth lead or the main melody will have freeze on. It just adds, when you put breaks and everything, it adds like this, like, oh, I know this value. Like, you don't forget where you are in a sense. Like, yeah, it just doesn't make it empty. It's like vinyl crackle, if you're thinking vinyl crack. I don't like that. Vinyl crackle. If you think about it. Cool. Awesome. So actually, I'm gonna go back to freeze and turn it off. I don't like the freeze on for this one. And it will kind of lower the volume of the main strikes of everything. Cool. So let's get into drums, because now we can get into the cool part of, we have a repeat button that you can use for your hi-hats and stuff. I have mine in a bus, so I hit drums, and then I gotta double click into drums, and then it'll show me my kick, snare, and hats, right? I don't have anything triggered for my hats. I don't have anything put on to the device yet, so we're gonna hit, no, we're not gonna hit add device. We're gonna hit browse, and then so then you can go to user files for your samples. Can't really see it. Here. Cool. And then this is where it gets cool. So let's go to I have so many samples. I don't even want to talk about it. Actually, let's go to Splice. These are probably one of my favorite drum kits. Go to sounds, packs. And then we'll go to bedroom. Where's it at? Where's it at? I'm telling you, I have so many. All right, there we go. And then if the screen's too long, you can actually hit over. See? So let's go back here. Let's go to perk. Are these loops? Yeah, these are loops. No, these are loops. So hi-hat. So depending on where you want the hi-hat to be, you hold it. Hold it and hit load. Actually, that wasn't right. Let's hit undo. Drum rack. Okay, there we go. So what you want to do is hold the pad down. Here, I'll do it on this one. Hold the pad down, hit browse. actually am forgetting how to do this. I don't like this. Again, I should have written a script. I gotta something to learn. That's all. All things to learn. Blanket on this one. Dang. Sorry about that. Hold up. There's a way to just... I think it's... Try this. Let me just load a new drum rack, see if that's what's going on here. Load. Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm not in the right settings. Browse. There we go. Ugh. So you gotta go to... Okay, look. See how it says C1? You have to hit C1. Because if you don't have C1 selected, then it's going to act like you're adding a new... Hey, what's up? What's up, Dan? I just saw that. What's up, man? We're just going through Ableton Push real quick. Let me show the screen of it. But yeah, you got to hit C1. Or whatever the drum pad you're adding the hi-hats to. I like to put mine right up here. And then you hit Browse. Oof, that was a bit of a... brain fart. Let's do this for a 5th time. So go back to hi-hats. Yep. Load that. Bam. See? So then you can just do that for all of them. So you just go over. Bam. And then I want to open up, of course. So this is where it gets cool. You see the repeat button right here? I hit repeat. Oh, actually, let me show you what this does without the repeat button. So go to clip view, right? You're in the clip view. You can go and make it into 32. Like you can change the sequencer to 1 and 32. I forget what that is. The ratio of 32, and like you can change it down to what you want it to be. Pretty cool. But let's go into repeat. So you got the 16th. You can hit. See? I don't want it to be like that, so we'll do. And you can actually hit accent and give it an accent. Hear it? With it off. Very straight. But with it on. Then. It gives it a little more like a swing. Cool. Actually, let's do this. Let's give it a swing. Ooh, ooh. You can also draw it in. So look. Forgot to show that. Cool. And then you can, since I had the fixed rate to 4, I didn't change it. You can just easily see on my screen how it says loop length. Just pull it back to where you want it. I have mine at, is that 2 or should it be 3, I think? No, it's 2. Okay, it doesn't do it like it. Okay. See, now you got a loop going. And you can keep adding. I'm actually going to change the synth part and play it a little different. Out of time. Yeah, everything's from the desktop. Damn, everything. This can't be a single unit alone. Kind of sucks. I think they're talking about Ableton Push 3 being able to do that. I don't really mind. I don't really bring it anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to. It's like $1,200. I don't want it leaving my fucking house and getting broken potentially, unless like I have a live show or have to do something like that. But so look, it's not in the right timing. Right? It sounds all fucked up. So you can actually hold quantize right there, hold quantize, and you can change it. I don't like to ever quantize. not quantize. I just change the settings. Press quantize. Bam. And I have it on a swing, so it's not going to be playing exactly on time. So now we'll get back to making some stuff happen. Cool. Kick. Go to device, C1. That's my music. Cool. So we're going to browse. We're going to go down to, over to, up to, users. And again, I'm just using my splice folder because I fucking love this pack. It's my favorite pack. And I'm going to actually get into showing you that you can go further into the drum rack. I'm just going to make my beat real quick and then show you what like how I get into the drum rack with my push. Ooh, we're going to have to add a clap. Gonna have to add a clap. We're working on the kick right now. Always use 2 kicks. I swear, always use 2 kicks. So you see what I'm doing? Undo. Bam. It keeps your settings for you. Quantize. Bam. Go to stairs. Let's add some claps to stairs. Let's do it. Browse. Oh, and a really cool thing is, let me lower my computer audio a little bit. What you can do is you can like on live, I'll show you real quick. Bam. So you can right click and then arm exclusive or turn it off, and you can actually play, let's see the hi-hats. You can actually play the hi-hats and the kick at the same time. Well, one repeat. Pretty cool. Makes it easy for you to just jam. I just actually figured that out like last week. I'm not even kidding. I just was like, oh wait, can I do this? That's another big point in audio production is, can I do it? And then when you have the thought, can I do it? Do it. Just try it. If it fucks up, it fucks up. Like, that's how I learned how to do everything I do, is just fucking up for a year. You know, it's kind of the whole fun part of producing. Let's go to device, snare, C1. We're going to be clipping. It's not really that big a deal to me right now. Maybe I'll just lower the kick a little. on C1 on the snare. We're gonna hit browse. We're gonna go back over to user files. We're gonna go down the splice, up the splice, and then sounds. Sometimes I just gotta walk myself through what I'm doing. You know, getting lost in life, getting lost in my mind. You know. All right, let's get some claps. Let's get some snares. Come up here right now. I love you though. Alright, true. Let me change my view. Oh, okay. Alright. Your claws are so done. Clip. Cool. Sometimes it just comes to you. It also shows you, if you saw like right here, it shows you what your percent, it shows you exactly what you quantize it. Sometimes when you save, I mean not sometimes, every time that you save a file and like come back to the project, Ableton won't recognize what you had your settings set to on the push. So keep that a reminder. So currently you don't hear the snare, right? Now I'm in session view. I just went from note to session. I gotta start the snare myself because it's not working. Because I had to take it from arrangement view to session. So, alright, let's say I want to just move these two. See, I'm holding on to the 2 inches here. I can now nudge them, just like I was nudging it on the melodic. Ready? cheating again. Don't. Again, with like every single time you're in like a drum rack or an instrument rack or an effects rack or anything that's a rack, you will always have to double click what you're trying to edit. So I want to edit the envelopes. I want it to actually be on one shot or classic, because I like to adjust the attack, sustain, everything like that. So now I go to envelopes and it changes now to attack, decay, sustain, release. So you're gonna have to do this with every one of your samples. It's a little annoying, but you know what? Again, it's what you signed up for. Also, this really helps you to understand what your envelopes are doing, because you get good visual, messing around with it by hand. always mess with the envelopes. So again, classic, and then you're gonna double click into simpler envelopes. And the main reason you want to change the sustain on your hi-hats is it actually gives it more of a realistic vibe. But also you want to do that to your attack because your samples are so good that they sound unrealistic, and not every hit you're going to hit. And like that's with velocity as well. You change the velocity, but with the attack, kind of shaves off a little bit of the top. And if you're using like faster hi-hats and everything like that, it kind of gives it a brushy feeling, which is kind of how real hi-hats sound. They don't have like a they're not the whole time, you know. They're more like sa 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 sa, you know. So I always change the attack. And that's what happens if you see you don't get anything now. And that's it. Aggressive here. Okay, let me solo it. Oh, by the way, solo bump. It's a little too much. And look, you can even change like the filter envelopes, everything like that. It's pretty cool. So I got that. Now I want to go to pan because I like to auto pan. How the hi-hats randomly will start panning. If you have headphones on, you'll definitely hear it. I'm trying to think what else. So I went through repeat mode. I went through what the accent does. Layouts, that's a good thing to know. So look, I have my velocities all on. It's kind of hard to see. I'm in a specific mode to do that. So this layout button right here, it's a little dim. Let me brighten this back up a little. So yeah, we got layout right here. You can change the layout. You can have it as a 64 pad where you can literally put 64 pads, 64 different samples. It's beautiful. Never will use it, like realistically. And then you could do a looper section, which is what I'm doing already, but it doesn't have velocities on the side. And then, yeah. But with melodic stuff, like, let's get out of setup. Let's go to my synth. You can change it to sequencers, which is really cool. You really can't, I mean, like, you can do that in Ableton because, like, the whole clip mode, MIDI mode is a sequencer, but, like, yeah, this is more hands-on. You can put like certain notes and stuff like. Change the notes. It's pretty cool. Very useful. Okay, so okay, yeah. Let's do this too. Let's get out of envelopes and bam. So you can actually move in octaves like this. Let me change the layout so you can really see it. Yeah. You can change octaves, which is pretty cool. And then you can go and you can change the page, which is also really cool. That's really just. You see how it keeps moving? It's like, all right, you got beat 1, 2, or measure 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all it does. Just allows you to, decide where to start. And note. I already showed you guys what note is. I showed you what clip was. Ooh. You can hit convert. I forgot about this mode. You can hit convert. And I'm pretty sure it'll convert it to an audio file. Oh no, you can convert it to a drum pad. That's pretty cool. Bam. That's dope. That's awesome. So yeah, you can convert the MIDIs into drum pads. You can, I'm pretty sure if I threw like a sample on here, I can convert it to MIDI. Let me see. Yep, see? So you can, I actually use this a lot for when I'm chopping samples. You can convert it, and you can do this with vocals, by the way, in Ableton in general. So if you're singing something, you can convert those notes into MIDI. It's fucking awesome. It helps me out in so many different ways. If I have a melody in my head, I sing it real quick, and it'll convert that melody into MIDI. It's nuts. So, yeah, let's convert it to drums. Cool. So, well, that's not doing what I thought it was going to do. Okay, that's different. Let's go back. Convert to... Oh, okay, that's why. Drum pad. I messed it up. So now... And you can change it to slice mode, which is amazing. Actually, let's undo, and hit convert one more time. Simpler. That's what you want to convert it to. Sorry. So then you can change it to slice mode, and see how everything just changed? Pretty cool. And then slice mode, this is actually, you can do this in simpler no matter what on your Ableton, so it's not even that big of a thing to know, but it's really cool that you can do it that simply on your push. So you can change it from beat, you can manually do it, so watch. Ready? Cool. So Yeah, so that's basically like a quick rundown of what I do. I'm still new to it. I've only had it for like 3 months. I like it a lot. I think it's very useful in many different ways. Also, quick little tidbit: you can add tracks at any moment, like this. Just hit add track, and you can add a track. Um, oh, and you can go to your master channel, which is another cool thing. But yeah, so that's my little review on Ableton Push 2. I'm actually gonna do like an actual YouTube video and like show off all of like this gear, and I have a bunch of things. I have a launch pad. I have a MIDI controller. Yeah. So I'll do a gear review on everything that I have. This is just like me testing out Twitch and stuff like that. I'm on Twitter live. I think I'm on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, all live. And I'm gonna try to do this every Saturday, but next week I think I'm just gonna be making beats live, talking, chilling, making a community. Maybe even might do this every, let's say, all right, I'm gonna make a date right now. Every Wednesday and Saturday, I'll be live. Wednesdays will be shorter. Saturdays will probably be like long. But yeah, thanks for coming to hang out. If anybody from TikTok came through, thank you. But yeah, see you soon.